Alright, this is a video on how to play the allegretto 1 left hand. So first of all, it's in the middle of the piano, this position. You're gonna play 5-3-1. Make sure you keep it even. You're gonna play it 4 times. Alright, so 5, C, E, G, 4 times. So like this, nice and quiet, even. Oops. 2, 3, 4. Now you're gonna reach your pinky down to B, finger 2 on F, thumb on G. So B, F, G. The fingering's really important. Sorry, this cat is a little crazy. B, F, G is gonna happen twice. So you're gonna do the C, E, G thing 4 times and then B, F, G twice. 2, 3, 4. B, F, G, B, F, G. Then 2 of the C things. All right, so 4 C, E, Gs, 2 B, F, Gs, 2 C, E, Gs. So from the beginning, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Concentrate on keeping it all quiet and all very even. Don't hang on your thumb. Don't make your thumb loud. Those are really important things to watch out for. All right, so from the beginning, this part's really important because you're going to do this part twice. So I'm going to play it from the beginning, and then I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to do it again. So 4 C, E, Gs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the 2 B, F, Gs, 1, 2. Now the 2 C, E, Gs, 1, 2. That's the first section. Now I'm going to lift my hand up just for a millisecond to remind myself I'm playing this again, but this is the second section. So same thing, you're going to play the 4 C, E, Gs again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total, you're playing 6 C, E, Gs. It's just better to not think about it that way. You're playing 2 B, F, Gs, and then the 2 C, E, Gs. So it's easier for your brain to think about this song in sections. 4 C, E, Gs, 2 B, F, Gs, 2 C, E, Gs, pause, repeat the whole entire thing again. So that's the whole first page. I'm going to play it again, just so that you can get the idea of it. So 4 C, E, Gs, 2, 3, 4. Now watch how I'm using bending to get a good tone out of the piano and still play quiet. 2 of these, 2 of these. For really little kids, I ask them to lift their hand up. It's easy for everybody. 2, 3. It's easier for younger kids to lose track of what they're doing. That was 4. Now I'm going to do 2 of these. And then 2 of the C, E, Gs. That's the whole first page. All right, so the middle part is the different part, as usual. B, F, G is going to happen twice. Then C, E, G is going to happen twice. So the middle part, 2 B, F, Gs, 2 C, E, Gs. Now the exact same thing happens again. So it's B, F, G, 2 C, E, Gs. Now you can lift your hand up again to remind yourself you're doing the exact same thing again. So that's the middle part. So 2 B, F, Gs, 2 C, E, Gs, 2 B, F, Gs, 2 C, E, Gs. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's section 1. Now I'm doing section 2. Same exact thing. 2, 3, 4. So it's important to follow along with the sections in the music. All right, now I'm doing the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I'm doing the middle again. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so the last section starts like this. You're going to do 4 C, E, Gs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like you're doing the other thing, except now instead of B, F, G, you're going to reach your pinky way down to this G. So the lower G. Middle finger's going to go on B, thumb's going to go on F. So this part's really important. You want to practice this extra. It's a main focal point of the first song in book 2. So that's one of the reasons why this song was selected to be in the first book, was because it's preparing you for this happening again in book 2. So this section needs to be practiced the most. I'll often have kids play it 15 or 20 times during their lesson. If you practice it extra ahead of time, then you will have escaped having to do that. So the last section, you play the C, E, G thing 4 times. Then you reach down, G, B, F, sorry. G, B, F. Then you play C, E, G again, and then just pinky at the end. So this is the last section. 4 times. 2, 3. Now you're reaching down. See how I prepare my hand? B, G, B, F, G, B, F. And that last one holds for 3 beats. All right, so what's really important is you can't pause. 2, 3. You can't pause here. Just go for it. So you have to practice this part until you can play it without pausing. And it makes the most sense to just practice this last section and not practice the whole song. So practice this part just a couple extra times each day. 4 of these. Now watch, I open my hand up, but I try to keep with my hand. All right, so from the beginning, here's how the song goes. Part 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. I pick my hand up, doing the same exact thing again. 2, 3, 4. Now 2 of the BFGs. Now back to C, E, G twice. Alright, that's the first 2 parts. Now I'm doing the middle. BFG twice. If any note is loud, it should be the pinky. Thumb should be the quiet one. C, E, G twice. Now I'm doing the middle again. 2 BFGs. Notice how my pinky's a little louder than the rest. That's good. Oops, my thumb was a little too loud there. 2 of these. Now I'm doing that last section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opening my hand up, reaching down here. B, G, B, F, G, B, F. Make sure you have the right fingering too. 5, 3, 1. All right. So the way I teach it is after you know the song really, really well, there's 2 wrong notes I teach on purpose in the beginning section. So the first 2 beginning sections aren't actually exactly the same. So only watch this part of the video after you know the song really well. The 2 beginning sections aren't actually the same. The second beginning section, so the first beginning section does go like this. 3, 4, BFG twice, C, E, G twice. But when you go to the second beginning, C, E, G 4 times. This is the same, BFG twice. It's actually just C, E, G, and then C. And then you go on to the middle part. So I teach a lot of really, really young kids, and for some reason it's just easier for them to remember when 2 things are exactly the same. I guess maybe that's easier for everyone to remember. So it's easier for kids to, and probably adults too, though I haven't taught any adults this way, I teach them the right way from the beginning, to remember when 2 things are exactly the same. So technically, these 2 beginnings aren't exactly the same. So this is the first beginning. Second beginning, 2, 3, 4, B, F, G, B, F, G, C, E, G, C, hold, hold. Then you go on to the middle part. But honestly, I will let a kid pass on this song even if they have the extra 2 notes there. Memory on this left hand is really hard as it is to begin with, and I don't like making it too much harder. It is really important to be able to play it quietly and evenly. I would rather it be slow than fast. And I think that's the most important part, is keeping it even and soft. All right, hope it helps.